pit before it was mined up 4 or 5 years ago. When I looked up and I could see the strata and the layers of shell, and right in between the layers of shell I saw this layer of lime rock. And this lime rock layer had garfish scales, and it had phosphate pebbles, it had some horse teeth and camel teeth, and this told me that this was a prehistoric riverbed of some kind. So for 4 or 5 years I'd come in here 2 or 3 days a week, and I would just follow the drag lines as they stripped this land away, and I would follow this ancient stream bed which ran from west to east. And I knew that soon enough I would hit a very rich fossil layer, and that happened on June the 28th, 1983.
It's been over a year since Frank Garcia made his incredible find, but today at his encampment in the Leisey shell pit, he and a handful of volunteers continue the harvest of history and continue to be amazed by its abundance.
This is the greatest Ice Age site in the North American continent. It's very special, it really is.
This is something I've wanted to do all my life, is dig for bones. I don't know why, it's just one of those things, you know? It's a part of history. It's a part of, in a way, our heritage, what has come before Christ. And it's just so very, very interesting, we think. I'd like to take a course in anthropology or paleontology.
I've collected fossils all my life, for many years. And this is the biggest bunch of them I've ever seen, so it's interesting for me to come here and see a lot more of animals that I've only seen scraps of other places. I mean, you just have bones all over the place.
We just love to dig. We're rock hounds. We've been digging since 1970 when we first discovered Herkimer diamonds in Herkimer, New York. From then on, we were hooked on the hobby, you know. And I grind stones and cabs and make jewelry and stuff like that.
It must have been a thrill for you when Frank made this discovery right in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, because the only thing they have before this in Florida was agatized coral. But this is something altogether different. And it's fun. It's a challenge to dig it out, you know.
I had an idea what I was in store when I went down into the pit that day on the summer of '83, and I looked up the wall, and there I saw nothing but jaws and ribs and vertebrae and skulls and you name it, and it was just incredible. It was just like, I guess, when Carter found King Tut's golden trove, you know. I see many wonderful things. That's exactly what I saw.